Alright, so this is going to be a semi-strategy guide for maybe new players to Planetside. Planetside, Sony Online Entertainment's new massively multiplayer first-person shooter game. Huge game, 2,000 players on a map, tanks, vehicles, aircraft. Can be a little disorienting if you've never played a game like this before. So hopefully this guide will help you with just a few simple ideas to keep in the back of your mind while you're playing to help your team and you just become a better player all around. Now they just released a big update, and I'll hopefully be doing a video about that in about a week, about some of the major changes that they've made to the game, but this should work probably for any updates now or any time in the future. Now this one may seem really simple, but you'd be surprised how many times you will get run over or you will run people over because in the heat of the moment you're trying to drive down the road or avoid missiles or something. Now it works good for infantry as well because usually tank drivers themselves are keeping an eye on the road more often, so if you're off the road you won't be seen. However, especially during a big fight, if you're running down the middle of the road, well, you're probably going to get run over. Especially during big combat. Now, this one here might be a bit of a personal thing, but a lot of players, when you start losing the base and you're getting spawn camped, they sit inside the spawns like you're seeing, and they just try to farm a few kills. But it's mostly just delaying the inevitable. You're just going to get murdered anyway. So probably your best bet, the only way I've ever seen it really broken, unless you have an outfit coming in with reinforcements from somewhere else, is to spawn as many maxes as possible, a few engineers and a few medics, and all push out at once. You can do this with proximity chat, do it, or as you're seeing, you're just delaying it, they're going to rush in and kill you anyway. Now in a game like this, it's really, really tempting to just run in, head first, just find the biggest fight you can, and just go at it. But that's a great way to die a lot. And if you stay back, look at the fight, like if you see the fight here, it's a huge front. So running right down the middle, you're just going to get blown up by a tank before you can do anything. So try looking to the side, seeing if there's a way you can flank. If you have a squad, bring them with you. And not only will you be able to get more and more kills, but your whole team will be able to advance because you've just wiped out a chunk of flank, allowing them to push in. So, as much as this game is a first-person shooter, don't really treat it like that. Treat it like a strategy game where you're one of the units. Try to think of the best place to put yourself so that you can be the greatest asset to your team possible. And you'll win a lot more fights, you'll keep bases and take them faster, and you'll be getting way more kills than you would if just blindly running in with your tank or on foot.
I just love how we've got all the AA turrets just unloaded.
This is another one kind of in that same vein. The entire point of the game isn't just to be some uber big kill death machine. Because if everyone plays one of those, you're going to lose 9 times out of 10. If you have a support class, play medic, an engineer. Those classes are vitally important. Repair turrets. Don't necessarily jump in and man it right when you've repaired it. Repair all of them. Because either you're going to need them now or you're going to need them in a few minutes. And as you can see, you can still rake in some pretty decent kills as these classes. They have some very nice weapons. So don't be afraid to play these support classes. You'll win more fights, you'll usually live longer, and your team will thank you for it. Alright, this last one is probably one of the most vitally important parts of Planetside 2, the social aspect. Well, usually it's only organized outfits and squads that can take positions like the Crown with any sort of reliability. You can do it with the Zerg, the proximity chat system. You can't ever go it alone in this game. At the very least, you're going to need medics to heal, engineers to give you ammo, and usually maxes to go in first and tank the damage. You can set up all this stuff using proximity chat. Don't be afraid to get to know the soldiers around you. Talk to them. Shoot the shit. This isn't just a regular FPS game. This is a social network melded in to an army simulator. So don't be afraid to talk, to ask, to start to plan things out, and don't be afraid to listen. Because you have an infinite amount of lives anyway. If a plan doesn't work, well then try a different one. Because remember, you're not fighting each other. Don't get angry at people on TeamSpeak. Help them. They're on your team. It's better to help them and figure out what to do best in order to make your army and your faction win.
Stealth ran up way too fast. I was about to kill his latest soul.
Well, thanks for watching. This is my first video for Tactics and Strategy for Planetside 2. Hopefully putting out some more with some more advanced strategies a bit later. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you all again when the new one comes out.